like she playing her part, yeah. Hey, life is you all that dark. Hey, asking myself, I want she leave all that in the dark, like leave me alone. Running out the bus, hey, leave me alone. You done a what? Hey, leave me alone. Running out the bus, hey, leave me alone. Yeah. You can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that, my like I'm Lil Kodak. No, it ain't good at. I can't sweat you, I'm like who that? I can't sweat you, I don't do that, no. Hey, tell you the truth, I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I want you, but I kept with you, cause you different, you can't play your part, no. Hey, tell you the truth, I want you from the start. Hey, I can't not playing a part, like leave me alone. Running out the bus, hey, leave me alone. You done a what? Yeah, leave me alone. Running out the bus, hey, leave me alone. Yeah.
Right now, Sam.
24 hours, cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips, bye. OG, lie detector, don't lie. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips, bye. OG, lie detector, don't lie. No. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make 30,000 in these sweats. 20 up next, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie.
Chill. Told her bye. Chill. Don't make I. Got a lot of racks on me. Chill. Got a lot of chill on me. Yeah. Couple M's in jewelry. Chill. I'm a rich like jet ski. Chill. And I can't buy no flight. No. Look at my bust down shine. Chill. Small money. Just made my flight. 100 bands up for the next show. I don't want to. Just want. I don't want to tell you that mama. $1 million cash just laying on the floor. All this I saw me dripping. Kicking, she tripping. I'm too rich to listen. Ooh. I'm picking rain still glisten. Chill. So don't lie. Ooh. No, you can't spend it. Yeah. I ask you why. Yeah. Cut the check or buy. Yeah.
Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie. No. I ain't getting caught up with you. You should probably call your jeweler, cause none of your diamonds cold. And they supposed to be froze. Ooh. Gucci on me head to toe. If you lie to me, I gotta let you go. Club, all the broke bag. 24, time to show 'em what that. Cut the check. Bye. Foreign trips. Bye. OG. Lie detector. Don't lie. cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detective. Don't lie, lie, lie.
Kenny, I'm the long hair and I all talk tough like a bottle top. You switch the top off, head it, turn quick just to get it off. No deal, shawty, you just a knock off. Check it, no Coca-Cola, I'm the one that pop off. Hit me, my Motorola if you need some. I've been every day, no, I ain't never call off. Talk on Instagram, don't make you log off. And if you think they better than me, bar too high and it's hard to beat. Gucci shades hit dark, so it's hard to see. The easy part is getting money, but it's hard to keep. I know you seeing that I'm busy, so don't bother me. Like I passed every test, you ain't as smart as me. You a shorty, you a wannabe. See me on the scene, you know that I charge the fee. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting. You can't even handle a like me. I own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Footy on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers, so what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they book me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I win easy 'cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico with you. I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out 'cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my what? It don't matter 'cause I'm steady counting.
Yeah, from the back porch. Back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize some cell-phone keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Change course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on the globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep it ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue, be so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
Inside Oracle Arena in Oakland, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, in recent years, no doubt, this has been the NBA.
Hey, I've been going and going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no. My run like a apartment Elijah. They say, life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, when I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Finna start like this, finna heart like this, finna fit a million miles a minute, no nitrous. Do it right this. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling divine like yeah. Finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point it's common knowledge. All you haters been abolished. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say Daddy blew $20 million. Ay, he had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay, he in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay, Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay, but somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay, no I can up with that. Ay, no I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back and back again. I'm back again and snap again and that ain't no other way around it. Yeah, it's happening cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Won by the Milwaukee Bucks. To Lopez. The pass set it all up.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Celtics have it. Surveys the floor. Irving to Jaylen Brown. The drive right to the basket. Kyrie. Jumper's good. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Kyrie with a shot, no good. Fires the three. His first effort off the mark. From long range, what can you say? Morris locked in on that one.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
And the finish, slam dunk.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Irving into the front court. Leads one. Kyrie Irving, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Middleton. deep right corner. Adetokunbo. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Tatum. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
To Adetokunbo. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, 3 for 4. Good start.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
Kyrie across the timeline, up by 3. Has a look, add 2 points to the board. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Here comes the screen. And a put-back slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Al Horford pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Hill. George Hill missed his first. That one goes.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Irving. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Irving with the basketball. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Tatum. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Bucks basketball. George Hill, terrific vision in the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Kyrie lets it go. Kyrie Irving. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Oh, I missed a short one there. First quarter's complete with the Celtics in front. First quarter down as we get ready to start the second. Boy, you talk about offensive efficiency. It was really high.
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Boston with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Rozier shot no good. Hill across the timeline. Down 5. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now 5 for 6.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Defense making the ball carrier work. To Hayward. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. The Bucks at the controls. Hill to Adetokunbo. George Hill. Aaron Baines able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Marcus Smart. To Rozier. Trying to cash in. Rozier shot no good. To Hill.
ISO, give me the rock.
Adetokunbo. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
I got him. Here we go.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Celtics have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
To Marcus Smart. Hayward. Not that time. Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Won't go down. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. A drive, but he can't get it to go. To Rozier. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point ball game. Changes coming from both sides right now. From the outside, no good. To Horford. Shot from the lane won't go. Hill into the front court. They trail by 2. To Adetokunbo. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Hill to Adetokunbo. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Kyrie. Count the basket.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Giannis Adetokunbo. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 74% free throw shooter. First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Here's Irving into the front court. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. Layup goes down. Well done.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot in.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here comes the screen. Irving to Horford. Whoa, what a finish.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Hill across the timeline. 5-point game.
Screen.
Antetokounmpo. That's off the side of the rim, no good. And that's it for the first half. The Celtics have the lead. Game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To Jaylen Brown. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Fires the 3. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Has a look. It's good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Giannis in control of the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. To Lopez. Brook Lopez. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Smart shot, no good. Bledsoe with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5.
Here comes screen. Here comes screen. Here comes screen.
To Antetokounmpo. Screen coming.
Cutter, get a tag.
5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Horford. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe. I got ball. That's me. Here we go. I got him.
And that one out of bounds off of Buck. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Irving shakes free and hits.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Bledsoe to Lopez. Has a chance. Eric Bledsoe. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And he finishes at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
My ball.
Bledsoe. To Horford. For 3, that won't go. Rebound comes to Bledsoe. To Adetokunbo. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. They're back within a bucket. Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Not done yet. It's Boston with the rebound. To Hayward. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
And he'll go to the foul line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To the rim, lays it up and in.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Boston with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Hayward. Boston with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit is 6. To Middleton. Gets it in the left corner. Adetokunbo. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. That ends the third quarter with the Celtics in front. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Here comes the screen. Irving. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Hill into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Irving knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Here comes the screen. Gets it in the right corner. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score. Kyrie
Irving lines it up for 2, and he hits.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
George Hill to Adetokunbo. Screen coming. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Rebound for Smart. To Irving. Here's a chance from long range. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Bledsoe. Celtics come away with it.
Fuck.
To Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Hell no. Shit ain't gonna work.
Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. And remember, they've already used one in the final 3 minutes. So they'll have no more the rest of the way.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
Changes. New personnel onto the floor. Jason Tatum, huge block.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Adetokunbo knocks it down.
We love to break this game down analytically. We even love to break it down more psychologically. But sometimes it's just about settling into the game. It seemed like in the first half, things were rushed. Now we finally see them have their composure and their poise.
Bucks at the controls. To Bledsoe. Adetokunbo. From the outside, no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Oh.
Kyrie Irving for two. Adetokunbo, the rebound. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs
Man, stop playing with me.
To Irving. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Adetokunbo. Horford with the rebound. To Irving. Beyond the arc for three. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Irving into the front court. His team on top by 8. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 1. Boston Celtics are in the penalty.
Short jumper won't go down. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they take care of business at home. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Wait, baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Wait, baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't playing no games. See these diamonds in my chain. Yeah, I took it to the and she for the fame, so I in my range. Ooh, get that money to the top, never stop. That work, ooh, but I'm the man. Cuban diamonds dance. Had the friend, I might put it on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan. These red bottoms, I know Vans. And she telling all her.
Good evening from Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team. And right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team has a whole country behind them, Ed, just not a city. And I'm so sick and tired of fans talking about this team can't make it out of the playoffs. They have the personnel to achieve the ultimate level of success, and that's winning an NBA championship.
Now, in hockey terms, he's ready to drop the gloves. We're ready to go in this one in Toronto. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen. Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Portland's got it. Harkless. Danny Green sends it away. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Green with a shot, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
Damian Lillard, not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Kawhi Leonard in a matchup with Harkless. Has a look. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
He made his first effort, but not that time. Here's Leonard for two. Rebound taken in by McCollum. Lillard. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
His first effort, off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kyle Lowry snatching it out of the air. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Substitution being made in this one. Lillard. Oh, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Leonard. Deep left corner. Oh, bad pass there. Blazers have it. C.J. McCollum. And it's Gasol with the rebound. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Drove the lane and finished strong at the hoop on that one.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season. A first-time All-NBA first-team player. Tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
So Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Toronto has the basketball. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard from the outside, no good.
Hey, lock up.
Lillard to McCollum. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Leonard. Beyond the arc for 3. Lillard the rebound. Lillard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Lillard to McCollum. Fires the 3. No good. Nothing going here on that drive. Finish that. just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter with the Blazers in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Portland has the ball. Lillard to Cantor. That's rebounded by Toronto. Green with a shot that won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And it's good from downtown for Damian Lillard.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Danny Green at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. So he hits the first, misses the second. Lillard to Cantor. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Lynn matched up with Lillard. Enes Kanter swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lillard, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
For 3, Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it. Damian Lillard has got 2 shots coming. Career 88% from the line. First one, counted. And he makes them both. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Leonard still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Lillard to McCollum. Fires the 3. Rebound comes to Lowry. Lets it fly from long range. Textbook defense. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Layup goes down. Well done. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Lillard to Cantor, and his Cantor above the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Lowry goes to the left side. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Jake Layman, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Shot, bro.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry up against the Weber State product. Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Lillard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. That'll get out off the Raptors. Lillard. Here's a chance from long range. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Driving is Lillard, but his shot won't fall. To Lowry. Jake Layman with a piece. Serge Ibaka with the block. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. McCollum, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. 4-3. Rebound comes to Lowry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good off the mark. Lillard to Cantor. Pascal Siakam. Huge block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Enes Kanter sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Lillard. Great defense, forcing the miss.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
McCollum. It's Lillard for two. Shot by Lillard, no good. Leonard to Danny Green. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Lillard to McCollum. Going to launch beyond the arc. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Siakam, defended by Al-Farouq Aminu. Trying to cash in, add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard. No good. That's great defense.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
Leonard knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Lillard to Cantor. Lillard. Rebounds taken down by Leonard. Leonard. Man, that was a tough shot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. McCollum to Cantor. C.J. McCollum. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Jeremy Lin. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Harkless. He connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay. But you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Leonard. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
McCollum. Well defended. Lin with it. His guys trail by 10. Beyond the arc for 3. And that's rebounded by Portland. McCollum into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Fires the 3. And C.J. McCollum. Good from long range. Kawhi Leonard. He's looking for that touch. C.J. McCollum. Not easy.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up with the Blazers in a comfortable spot. Raptors ball as we get going here in the 4th. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
Seth Curry, now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Wide open look won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Seth Curry. For 3, it's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
And the rebound taken in by the Blazers. Fires the 3, hits the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. Deep 2 there, won't go. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. To Gasol. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Portland down to 4 to shoot. From long range, and it's good.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
Lowry to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range.
That'll be a winning formula in overtime every time. Answer a 2 on one end with a 3 on the other. Ed, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a 3 is more than a 2, correct?
That is great math, my friend. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. The monster stuff.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Lillard to Rodney Hood. Here comes the screen. 4-3. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lillard. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. So Lillard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Serge Ibaka at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 76% from the line. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. It's Portland ball. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the 2nd season in a row. Stop it.
Lillard. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Good when he's open and when he's not. So dangerous.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Leonard. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Marc Gasol pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Damian Lillard. Not that time. Lowry. Can't connect. It's no good.
Here we go.
Lillard, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we said...
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. Just for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... Nobody tripping, had no business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine, and I take my time check and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game, like state. It was been
visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in Georgia. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and live with sweat dripping down your face. Cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep last time.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. The Phoenix Suns begin the game with the basketball. Josh Jackson. Brook Lopez swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
And throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Suns with the basketball. Booker to Jackson. Baseline drive. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Giannis in control of the basketball. His team up by 1. To Lopez. And he buries it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Booker. Shot from the lane won't go.
Phoenix foul to number 25. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Adetokunbo buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Giannis for 2. Wide open look won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Bledsoe with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. Adetokunbo, open look. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw, good for Giannis. It's a 3-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Here's Booker on the drive, but a shot misses.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Giannis with it up top. Up 5. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Josh Jackson. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. To Kelly Oubre. Nothing going here on that drive. Rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Adetokunbo to Lopez. You've got to get that one to go.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Lopez. And finishes strong.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Booker. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And George Hill, good on the quick release for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Trying to cash in. Look out, Devin Booker. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Giannis Adetokunbo, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Booker with it. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Baseline drive from the painted area, won't go down. Into the front court, it's Booker, trailing by 4. 4-3. That won't go. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Giannis Adetokunbo, 4 out of 7.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Bucks at the controls. Oh, he got a piece of it, and that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Adetokunbo. He made his first effort, but not that time. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on your craft.
The assists from number 1.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. It's all even at the end of this quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Hill across the timeline. He'll run the offense. George Hill. He's 2 for 2 now.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Whoa! What a finish.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Hill. And finishes strong.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
DeAndre Ayton to Jackson. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
George Hill lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken by Jackson. goes to the left side. Fires the three, and it's good.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Hill. Driving right to the basket. T.J. Warren rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Hill into the front court. They're down 3. From long range, George Hill forcing that one. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Adetokunbo. And scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine, and you call it a day.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Gets it in the left corner. Middleton. Fires the three, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Mikal Bridges at the line. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Milwaukee with the basketball. Missed a wide open look.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration.
It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Eric Bledsoe has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Booker with it. Leads 5. Jumper's good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Adetokunbo and knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Down 4. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. Slams it home on the putback. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Has a chance. Booker shot off the mark. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Got the penetration, almost, but no good. That misses with 2 seconds to go. So a tie one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. Oubre. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at a podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, coach.
Gets it in the right corner. Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Booker. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Curling inside. Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. For 3. And the rebound comes down to Booker. To Jackson. Brook Lopez snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. To Bledsoe. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Antetokounmpo knocks down the three-pointer.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
And you can book it. Devin Booker with the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Lopez. Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Lopez to Antetokounmpo. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 24,
Suns control the possession. Booker. And look out.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Antetokounmpo steps out and hits.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. To Lopez.
Oh, denied. As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Almost unlucky bounce. Bledsoe with it up top. They lead it. 4-point game. Antetokounmpo trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Stuffs it down with authority.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
To Mikal Bridges. Devin Booker. Missed it. Bledsoe buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
That misses with a second to go. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks with the lead. It'll be Suns basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. The third quarter was a disaster. Remember, they led at halftime, and now they find themselves down big.
And when things get bad in a hurry. But you have to remember, this is a game of runs. They had theirs, now it's time for yours.
Bucks basketball. Antetokounmpo. And it's Warren with the rebound. To Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges with the strong finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Into the front court. It's Booker. The deficit now up to 5. Trying to cash in. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo. Ferocious slam inside.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
No, the Suns come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Mikal Bridges. Lets it fly from long range. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
This is not the time to have a mental lapse.
To Bledsoe. To Adetokunbo. Count the basket at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Phoenix with it. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Bledsoe. To Jackson. 4-3. Off the iron. No good. Bledsoe with the basketball. Up 5. Terrific vision. Middleton buries the wide open. That's too easy.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Right.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my say. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wonder